All right, well, this bantamweight division ubiquitously regarded as the deepest in the top 15 right now in the UFC, and this man's the #1 contender. He has beaten so many talented fighters to get this title fight. Now we see what the hell he can do with it.
Yeah, he's beaten them all, except the champion.
Right.
It's such a weird thing that you can go through so many tough guys, but ultimately the toughest one is the one you get last. So you go through this murderer's row of people to earn an opportunity, and now you get to fight the best. The champion is good, man, but this guy believes he has the skill set to take that title from him.
Yeah, he's been forged by the experience. He derives so much confidence from the training room, and it all comes down to these 25 minutes or fewer for the #1 bantamweight contender. All right, so here's the young upstart, Raul Rosas Jr. I'm not sure that any fighter has taken this fan base and this sport by storm the way this 18-year-old has over the last 12 months.
18 years old, John. That just speaks to where the game is going. And Raul Rosas Jr. is at the head of it. He's at the forefront. He's a kid that started off as a striker, but once he wrestled someone and got really stuck, he realized he needed to round out the skills. He had to be about 12 years old. So we are now seeing the next level of mixed martial arts, and it starts with this young man right here.
His popularity has absolutely soared. The question beckons, though, how good is Raul Rosas Jr. now relative to his fighting prime? We should get some answers in the octagon here tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tim Elliott. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting, leading, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Raul Rosas Jr.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, early round action here as we get another look at the wild man out of Glory MMA and Fitness in Kansas City, Missouri, Tim Elliott. He has won 3 of his last 4. He's got a lot of momentum coming in here tonight, and it's been a long time since he fought Demetrius Johnson competitively, I might add, for the UFC Flyweight Championship. He believes if he can get a submission win tonight in this matchup, he could be next for a shot at the UFC Flyweight title. Elliott goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there. Nothing doing on that attack.
Nice right hand. Nice low single takedown. Yeah, he's in half guard here.
Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Now working the body with the elbow. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have Two hands in or two hands out. Our guys start to attack triangles.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Rosas Jr.'s back in half guard, very comfortable here.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change.
Working for the submission once again.
He's fighting. He wants this very bad.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Elliott. Lands with the ground and pound here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, so the fighter's setting up another sub attempt here. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D.
Great submission defense.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Take this next round back, okay? I just want you to think about striking. That's it. No wrestling, no jiu-jitsu, just striking. You can.
While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round, both landed, multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2. Rips the body there.
Beautiful body kick.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Guillotine jump.
Oh, that is tight. Could be the beginning of the end. Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked a lot. He got pressure forward and off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Tim Elliott. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. On to the mount.
Oh, he's got his back. Elliott's able to flatten him out. This could be real trouble now.
Massive shot from the top.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. Elliott's got his back again.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Rosas Jr.'s going for the leg. Might be a submission opportunity here. Oh, it's getting deep now, DC.
Dude's got a fight on his hands now.
Crowd pops as Elliott fights out. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Rosas Jr. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back.
Ooh, submission attempts in bunches tonight. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. There's the tap!
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 45 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Raul Rosas Jr.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC bantamweight champion of the world, and you know these 135-pound contenders are all